Now, the earthquake that struck Haiti in January wasn't as strong as this one yesterday in Mexico, but it did far more destruction. The Haitian quake killed hundreds of thousands of people and left millions homeless. Over the past 3 months, organizations from around the world have been working on aid in Haiti, providing food and medical attention and shelter. And that includes a 5-person team from Langford. They went with a simple goal to do whatever they could to make a difference in the lives of 40 young people by rebuilding an orphanage. News reporter Stephen Andrew and videographer Brendan Strain followed the Langford group on their amazing journey.
For hundreds of thousands of Haitians in Port-Au-Princ, this is where they now live. Makeshift shelters on the side of the road, the only refuge they can find from the scorching sun after a massive earthquake on January the 12th destroyed their homes. A refuge where children now play, women wash their families' laundry, and where some take the occasional shower if they can find spare water. And it is this city of destruction that 5 community leaders from Langford have chosen to visit. Their goal, to rebuild an orphanage.
You're going to get swamped. People are going to take your parents, going to take your luggage to try and get some money out of you.
But before they even arrive at the site of their humanitarian mission, they are hit hard by a sense of desperation.
When you came out of the airport and we were met by the people and guys' hands through the gates, and you could just sense the urgency there. There's just something, they were desperate. I haven't experienced anything like that, and it shook me up a little bit. I'll remember that for a long time.
To say this is a city of extremes is an understatement. You see the hustle and bustle of the city as Haitians go about their job. Next time you're looking at a crumpled building, and then right next door, a tent city.
And the cities are everywhere. On the side of hills, to what was once a promenade across from Haiti's presidential palace, a building that is now as hobbled as the government it used to house. More than 1,000 aid organizations are now providing what the Haitian government cannot: basic necessities of life, food and shelter.
This is the largest camp run by the Salvation Army. It stretches for a mile in each direction. Over 17,000 people are here. And to give you an idea of the magnitude, how bad this problem is in Port-au-Princ right now, this is one of 150 camps approximately this size.
To learn the best way to deliver help to those who need it most, the Langford group toured this camp, meeting a divisional emergency disaster services director from BC, who has been on the ground in Haiti since shortly after the earthquake hit.
The key to success is actually getting in on the ground, knowing people who work and live here, who understand the culture, obviously who have been here for a while, and can partner with those people and can establish that they're here for the long term.
McEwen acknowledges even with contacts, there is frustration as groups try to navigate through a culture where he says you can find corruption at every level.
It's like a 3-ring circus, having to deal with all the hassles to actually get to the people who need the help. There's no doubt there's millions of people that need help here. No doubt about it. Okay? It's everywhere you look. The frustration is how to make sure that the funds are given to those persons. And actually, that's what the Salvation Army does.
McEwen does see progress. This canal outside the camp he runs used to be overflowing with garbage and excrement. Now it is considered to be relatively clean. And there are signs life throughout Port-au-Princ is returning to some semblance of normality. Laborers slowly returning to work. Small retail outlets are once again springing up at the side of the road. But as the side of this hill so clearly shows, a mammoth task lies ahead for those charged with rebuilding Haiti. A task that a number of agencies say must come quickly before those who are now homeless become restless. It is a point not lost on those Haitians who were fortunate to have their homes spared in the earthquake. And as the sun goes down in Port-au-Princ, a sure sign they know it is a very different world outside the safety of their homes.
Stephen Andrew joins us now with more on the Langford project. Stephen, we'll be watching your reports all week from Haiti. What are you going to show us?
Well, Hudson, we're going to look at the person who drove the Langford group to the orphanage in Port-au-Princ, a dynamo of a woman, an RCMP officer from Ottawa who pushed, bargained, pleaded, and did whatever she could to get people to help. And she's one of about 100 United Nations police officers who are on the ground in Haiti, not only policing that community, but also helping the Haitian people do whatever they can. And tomorrow, we'll show you what happens when the team arrives in the orphanage, how meeting the children changed their lives, and how the Langford team plans to rebuild the orphans a new home.
All right, we'll watch for that. Stephen Andrew, thank you.
You're welcome.